Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. For this month's video, I want to share with you the sketchbook I'm currently using, and it has become my favorite sketchbooks. So I discovered this sketchbook in a Japanese stationery shop, which I have a business card here. It is a Korean stationery brand called Gongjang. I find that this is a perfect size for me. It is very lightweight. It has a removable cover and has a little rubber band to secure the sketchbook. So you can reuse this cover and put your own insert if you like. I believe this is a A5. And I decorate the cover a little bit with some stickers. When I first got the sketchbook, the cover was just a blank craft paper cover with no label or art, which I also really like because it's very customizable. If I don't want to decorate, I don't have to. And the cover is actually pretty sturdy craft paper. I have been using this sketchbook for a year now, and it has become my go-to sketchbook. I like to use paper that are just regular drawing paper that are more of a hot press paper. So hot press means the paper doesn't have any texture versus cold press. You can see that in a lot of watercolor paper, they have a lot of textures. For me, I like paper that are just cheap and blank. I can use any media on them. In this sketchbook, as you can see, I use a lot of different media. So I use markers, watercolor, color pencils, ink, and pens. And I find this paper handle the water and the pigment really well. So I'm very surprised. So as you can see, sometimes I will draw on both sides of the paper and the color doesn't bleed to the other side. And I also use watercolor on the paper, which I'm pretty sure the paper is not meant for watercolor. It's just for, like really lightweight pencil drawings or like ink drawings. When I use watercolor on the paper takes water really well, which I really like. So it's not like shiny, it's kind of like matte. You can even see the fine texture on the page. And I also use like a fountain pen on one of the page. I really love how the color blend and just the texture that shows up on the paper. And you can see that the ink got smudged a little bit because it's not waterproof. It actually creates this really interesting feathering effect. I feel like it just blends with the watercolor really well. Yeah, I am really surprised how well this paper is, and I am just going to share with you a little flip through of the sketchbook and all the sketches I have been creating since last year. I think I'm 2/3 in the sketchbook. It still has some blank pages to go. But I am really happy about this sketchbook. It's not expensive. I think it is around $10. To me, I like to just use a sketchbook that I feel like not fancy. And if you know me, that I have also introduced another sketchbook brand in the past for my 4-panel comics, which you can check out my other video from the link above. That sketchbook brand also is just like a drawing sketchbook, not meant for watercolor, but I use that for watercolor. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this little video of my sketchbook tour, And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I hope you are all doing well and staying safe. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.